Hello, thanks for tuning in to the Turfway Park Report for day 24 of our Winter Spring meeting, Friday, February 10th, 2017. 9 races on the card for you. The Polytrack Fast Temperature, nice 50 degrees here in Florence, Kentucky. The first race is a claimant event for the fillies and mares, which haven't won a race in the last 6 months. They'll go a mile, field of 7 with no program changes. Morning line favorite at 7-5, number 3, Shame on Swab with Jack Gilligan. They are off in the Turfway Friday opener. And it's Judson's Pretty Girl who get the first call, but it's Lil Miss Tioga who has the most speed. Shame on Suave is a close-up third. Amin Fashion's fourth, and More Possible is fifth. Princess Zenyi out in the parking lot there in sixth, and Pickin' Pockets is last of the 7. 7 lengths from top to bottom as they work themselves through midpoint through the opening turn, and it's Lil Miss Tioga shows them up top by 3 parts of length. Amin Fashion is tracking in the pocket spot there in second. 2 lengths further back, Princess Zenyi wide on the course races in third. A length in front of Judson Pretty Girl, followed up next by Shame on Suave, and at the back of the pack, Pickin' Pockets is last, but only 6 lengths off the lead, 5/8 of a mile to go. First quarter mile, 24-1. Fast pace being set by Lil Miss Tioga, and she's in front by a length and a half. Amin Fashion continuing to track in second. 3 lengths further back, More Possibles just to the inside of Princess Zenyi, who's continuing that wide rally, and then 3 lengths further back, starting to roll. Here comes Pickin' Pockets, and then at the tail of the field now, Shame on Suave, the even money favorite, is last, 8 lengths off the lead. Entrance into the far turn, 3.5 furlongs from home. Half mile, 48-1. Lil Miss Tioga continuing to show him up top. Amin Fashion still races in second, so no twist in the plot for the top 2 as More Impossible is coming under a ride third. Princess Zenyi whip comes out in fourth. Judson's Pretty Girl hugs the fence in fifth. Pickin' Pockets continuing to race wide, and now Shame on Suave, the favorite, is up 1 spot, 3/4, 113-1. They're on their way home. Lil Miss Tioga tackled by Amin Fashion. Here's a More Possible, the 55-1 shot looking to spoil the pick 5 as they're just outside the 16th mile pole. It's Amin Fashion trying to hold. A More Impossible is wearing her down. A More Impossible just from Amin Fashion, and a More Impossible at 55-1 does it. Amin Fashion was second. Princess Zenyi was third, tight for fourth in 140-3. Number 5, A More Impossible does the job tonight. Pulls the upset to start to pick 5 at 55-1 for the Wayward Wind stable, trained by Bill Howard. This 7-year-old mare ridden by Alberto Pusac. The winner, $113.20, $39.1760. Finishing second was number 4, Amin Fashion. Third, number 6, Princess Zenyi. And fourth, the 2, Judson's Pretty Girl. Huge prices in the opener. The exacta, $565.80. The trifecta for $1, $1,916.70. The super, $16,609.80. And the dime super, just for a dime, $830.49. Running time for the opener, 140-3. Tonight's second race is a claimant event for the fillies and mares, which have never won 3. They'll go 6.5 furlongs, field of 6. The morning line favorite is the 6, Heronetta with Orlando Mojica. To the outside, they're at the post, and they are off. Red Atlantic is the first to fire. Native Indy has speed 2. Through from between horses, here comes Bundle of Faith. And now Lucky Me, Lucky You stacks up 4 deep. Heronetta, the favorite, is 5 deep as they leave the chute behind them. Last way early is Don't Too Close, but it's only 5 lengths from top to bottom, and Lucky Me, Lucky You emerges with the lead by a length. Native Indy races into second position. Bundle of Faith races third. The favorite, Heronetta, is fourth, about 4.5 off the pace, a length in front of Don't Get Too Close, and Red Atlantic has been shuffled to the back of the pack. 7 lengths from top to bottom. They make their entrance into the turn. The first quarter, 23 seconds flat, and Lucky Me, Lucky You, and Rodney Prescott show them up top in the blue checker silks. Native Indy attacks to the outside. Here comes the favorite, Heronetta, on the turn back, races up into third. From the back of the pack, Don't Get Too Close, and the white Shadow races fourth. To her inside comes Bundle of Faith, and Red Atlantic is along the inside. Gonna need a seam. The horse is getting out, though, for Chelsea Kaiser as they run to the top of the stretch. Half mile and 46-2, and they're on their way home. And Heronetta, the favorite, has found the front. Native Indy coming under a ride. Lucky Me, Lucky You, the pace setter, trying to hold third from Don't Get Too Close as they're well into the final 16th of a mile, and Heronetta is drawing away here. Heronetta gets it done at 4-5 and wins by 5.5 in the end. Native Indy was second, Bundle of Faith third, and Don't Get Too Close was fourth. Number 6, Heronetta, the favorite, was taken in hand on the turn back. From off the pace today, gets it done for owner Scott Barker, Rick Jordan, the winning trainer, and Orlando Mojica with that strong ride. Number 6, Heronetta, 380, 260, 210. Finishing second, number 5, Native Indy. Third, number 4, Bundle of Faith. And fourth, the 1, Don't Get Too Close. The exacta, $14.80. The try, $46.60. The daily double, $216.20. And the super, $140.60. Running time, 1:17 flat. Tonight's third race is a claimant event to go 1 mile, field of 7, and the favorite number 7, Son of a Monster Cat, stretching out to a mile here for trainer Jeff Greenhill. And they are off. Royal Warrant broke sharp. There goes the favorite Son of a Monster Cat on the stretch out. Will clear and has the lead as they race into the turn. So up top, it's Son of a Monster Cat. Shows him up top by 2. Royal Warrant tracking in the second position. Right to his outside in the Slink Silks. Rue is third. Silver Lucky Q, the gray, rides the rail while fourth, about 2.5 off the pace, and he's a length in front of Hello People. Then a link for the back to Wall Street, and at the back of the pack, Dynamical has nothing but hindquarters and heels in the viewfinder through an opening quarter of 24 and 4. So Son of a Monster Cat and Alonso Quinones sew him up top in front by just 3 parts of a length as Silver Lucky Q has come to the inside to press. Royal Warrant bids up to the outside in third. A link for the back, Rue still continues to race fourth. There goes Hello People cut loose as they pass the half mile in, 48 and 3. Entrance into the far turn. Son of a Monster Cat on the stretch out shows the way by a link. Silver Lucky Q still rallying up the fence, and now Rue set sail from in between horses, and Rue just like that went from 6th up to challenge for the lead, and the jock's looking back for competition, but Son of a Monster Cat has not went away yet. So Son of a Monster Cat to the inside of Rue. These two square off outside the quarter pole. Hello People looking to pick the pieces up from third, running on from the back of the pack and kicking wide for the drive is Wall Street as they straighten away for the stretch drive, and Rue cuts them on down. Rue and Orlando Mojica by the 3/16th pole in front by a head. Son of a Monster Cat tenaciously still on the inside. Hello People fighting on down the center, and Wall Street kicks into top gear down the stand side. Rue trying to hold. Hello People trying to run him down late. They race down to the wire. Rue from Hello People. Rue and Hello People in a nose-bobbing finish here. Rue to the inside. Hello People. Photo. Number 6, Rue, with a sustained stretch rally, gets rescued by the wire. Number 5, Hello People, charging late. The tight photo finish here for the win. And Rue hangs on by that nostril for owner Hannah Slink's first career owning victory. Vernon Obermeyer, the trainer, and Orlando Mojica with the second win on the card. The winner, $9.40, $5.40, and $4. Second, the 5, Hello People. Third, number 2, Silver Lucky Q. And fourth, number 1, Dynamical. Exacta, $64.60. Try, $167.70. The super, $1,866 even. The daily double was $21.20, and the pick 3, $560.30. Running time, 1:38 and 3. Tonight's fourth race is a starter allowance event for 4-year-olds and up, which started for $5,000 or less since February 10th of 2015. A field of 10, 9 betting interest. They'll go 1 mile and 1/2. Morning line favorite number 4, National Defense. Orlando Mojica looking for his third victory on the card. They are off. Bobble at the break for Fear the Kitten, but a fast start for the veteran Grace's Devil, who came on out. Cozy Kitten came away racing in the second spot. From the outermost gate, there goes Larry Moe and Curlin. So up top, it's Grace's Devil, shows them early as they go by the 3/8 pole for the first time. Larry Moe and Curlin races along in second. Cozy Kitten away in third, 3.5 lengths off the lead. Senior Juan, under a stronghold by Malcolm Franklin, content to track fourth, about 10 lengths off the pace, is Arascrito. And then a link for the back comes Cozy Kitten, No Time to Kid. And they race into the stretch for the first time. So Grace's Devil will lead them by the 8th pole for the first time in front by a length. Cozy Kitten away in second. Larry Moe and Curlin to track there in third. Ain't Too Proud races fourth, and a link for the back comes Imagine That Mom right alongside Arascrito. Then a separation of 2 to National Defense. The favorite has 2 horses beat. They are Fear the Kitten and No Time to Kid. The Irish Bred is at the back of the pack. They're 20 lengths from top to bottom. They took the half mile 51 seconds flat. Controlled tempo up top by Grace's Devil. The 9-year-old Devil is due, carries him into the turn in front by just a half a length as Cozy Kitten presses early from second. Larry Moe and Curlin in the Bug Girl third. 3 lengths for the back. Ain't Too Proud races along in the 4th position. 3 in front of Senior Juan from the Green Hill stable is 5th, about 7 lengths off the pace, a length in front of National Defense. Then comes Imagine That Mom, 2 in front of Fear the Kitten, and outpaced early No Time to Kid has 18 lengths to find as they have 4 1/2 furlongs still to travel. 3/4 time, 1:17.1, so moderate tempo for this distance, being set by Grace's Devil, who races well off of the rail. Cozy Kitten towards the inside, racing along in second. Larry Mullen Curlin is third as they make their entrance in the turn for the second time. So Grace's Devil still leads them. Cozy Kitten is second. They start to close in as the complexion of the race changes as National Defense is being hustled along to the inside. National Defense got through somehow. Also, Ain't Too Proud is lunging. From the back of the pack, Senior Juan starts to roll. Senior Juan is fifth, 8 lengths off the pace. They took the mile 1:43.1. They line up 4 across the track by their quarter pole. National Defense got through. So National Defense spins off the turn as they bank off of the turn, and they're coming home now. National Defense in front by 2. Cozy Kitten is second. Ain't Too Proud switch to the left-handed stick is coming at him and coming on. 1/8 of a mile left, and National Defense is still up top, but Ain't Too Proud is lunging up to the outside in the final 16th of a mile. Ain't Too Proud. National Defense is going to hold. National Defense will give Mojica 3 on the card. Tight photo there for a second between Cozy Kitten, Ain't Too Proud, and a long way back to pace-heading Grace's Devil was next. 2 minutes, 34.1, fast running time for the 1.5 miles. Number 4, National Defense, got a dream trip throughout. Snuck through along the rail the second time around the quarter pole and drew away to victory here. Number 4, National Defense, gives jockey Orlando Mojica 3 wins on the card. The winner owned by Inocencio Cazeta, trained by Kiki Calderon. National Defense returns 380, 260, and 220. Originally finished second was the 1A Cozy Kitten, and third, number 3 Ain't Too Proud, but the stewards disqualified number 1A Cozy Kitten, who raced to the inside of Ain't Too Proud, for impeding that one through the stretch under left-handed urging. Again, the 1A was disqualified and placed third. The numbers was 4-3, 1A, 5. The exacta 24.20, the try 84.60, the double 22.40. Superfecta $342.60, and the pick 3 was worth $63. Running time for the 1.5 miles, 2 minutes 34 seconds and 1/5. Tonight's 5th race is a claimant event to go 6 furlongs, scratch numbers 1, 3, and 7. That leaves number 10, Ice Cream Truck, as the morning line favorite with Perry Wayne Oots. They are off and running. Kiowa's Warrior broke sharp, as did Jarbo. High Roller Dave came away racing in the 3rd position. Ice Cream Truck, the even money favorites, away in 4th as they head up the backstretch. Then at least further back, away in 5th, comes Zipmeister 2 in front of the Green Cougars at the back of the pack. Up the backside they go past the half-mile pole, and Kiowa's Warrior took him through the opening quarter in 22.1. So Kiowa's Warrior carries him in the far turn in front by 4. Ice Cream Truck, the favorite, has went from 4th up into 2nd. On the inside, Jarbo and High Roller Dave. Then a separation of 4. Zipmeister, the whip, comes out as they have 5/16 of a mile still to go. Kiowa's Warrior still shows up top in a confident Jack Gilligan. Ice Cream Truck is coming at, but lugging out there as they approach the top of the home stretch, and Kiowa's Warrior will turn them on down. High Roller Dave attacking up the fence. These two are a length in front of Ice Cream Truck, who's rallying down the stand side. 1/8 of a mile left to go. They stack up 3 across the track. High Roller Dave has the lead. Ice Cream Truck to the outside, and from the back of the pack, the Green Cougar is flying home. Deep stretch here. Ice Cream Truck from the Green Cougar. They race down to the line. The Ice Cream Truck delivers. The Green Cougar was second, High Roller Dave third, 1:11 flat. The favorite, number 10, Ice Cream Truck, hanging on here for Perry Utes and owner-trainer Carmen Norcero. Ice Cream Truck, as the favorite, returns 420, 240, 210. Second, number 2, the Green Cougar. Third, number 5, High Roller Dave. Fourth, the 9, Jarbo. The 50-cent pick 5 was huge, $2,467.95. The winning exact of 10 and 2, $13. The $1 try, $23.70. The daily double was $9.20. The pick 4, $85.60. And the super, $301.80. Running time for the 5th, 1:11 flat. 6th race is a maiden claimant event. Claiming price $5,000. A race 1 mile. Field of 8 set to go here. The morning line favorite, number 3, Torch the Voucher, for trainer Valerie Schoenfeld. They are off And For the Glory caught a flyer. I'll Give You War quick into stride. Through from the inside, Connect a Peg came away racing in third position. Torch the Voucher in the Loot Silks races up into fourth, covered up to the outside by Little Stroll, then Furious Spot, and outpaced at the back of the pack. Sailor Storm the Gray has 10 lengths to find as they make their entrance into the turn. 10 lengths from top to bottom here, and up top For the Glory shows the way. Through from the inside, it is Connect a Peg. On the 3 wide side, there goes the Kabisky Charge, I'll Give You War. The favorite Torch the Voucher settles along nicely in fourth, covered up to the outside by Little Stroll, who's 6 lengths off the pace and a length in front of Furious Spot, and still continuing to trail the lackadaisical Sailor Storm. But only 10 lengths off the lead as they pass the 4.5 furlong marker, first quarter 25-2, so they're walking it up front. Slow pace being set by For the Glory, but turning the heat up, there goes I'll Give You War, who's on the attack and now takes the lead. Connect a Peg and the Geary Silks races third. Here comes the favorite Torch of the Voucher, who's drawn an ever closer fourth, puts a bit in outside the 3/8 pole, only back 4 lengths, and running on from the back, here comes Little Stroll, as they took the half in 49-4. So slow tempo as I'll Give You War and the PTK Silks takes over. But back to challenge For the Glory is third. Torch of the Voucher, the whip comes out now. Connect a Peg continuing to close as the field runs to the top of the stretch. And on the outside, I'll Give You War turns them on down. But tenaciously, For the Glory will not go away, fighting on. For the Glory to the inside. I'll Give You War to the outside. Torch of the Voucher, the favorite, is finally on track, but has a length and a half to find. The front runner, I'll Give You War, 1/16 left. I'll Give You War trying to hold, but Torch the Voucher is coming at him and coming on in. Torch the Voucher gets up in the shadow of the wire to win by a long neck. I'll Give You War was second, For the Glory was third, and from last, Sailor Storm ran on to be in a photo for fourth in 1:41-2. Number 3, Torch the Voucher wears down the pace setter and breaks the maiden on the class drop here for the Luch Racing Stable. Val Shaney felt the winning trainer, and Alonzo Quinona is the winning jockey. Torch the Voucher, 360, 220, 210. Second the 6, I'll Give You War. Third the 2, For the Glory. And fourth the 8, Sailor's Storm. The exacta, $8. The try, $19.60. The double, $8.80. The super, $98.60. And the pick 3, $14.60. There was a late scratch of the 5, Sinkay. Running time for race 6, 1:41-2. Tonight's 7th race is an allowance event for 4-year-olds and up, which have never won 2. They'll race 1 mile. Field of 7, morning line favorite at 4-5, Finnegan for trainer Wesley Ward. They are off. Douglas Crowfeather hopped leaving the starting gate. Not the best start for Cheers to Us either. That one's last, but it's a fast beginning for the favorite Finnegan, who has the lead and the fence. Hard Way to Go is challenging from the second position. Thomas Point races in third. Costa Mesa's to his outside in fourth, and spun out 4 wide. Caldera is next, about 5.5 off the pace and a length in front of Cheers to Us. And after that poor start, Douglas Crowfeather is last of the 7 past the 6 furlong marker. They straighten up the backstretch. First quarter mile for Finnegan was 24-1, and the 3-5 favorite leads him up the backstretch in front by a length and a half now. Hard Way to Go races in the second spot. Thomas Point races to the inside of Costa Mesa. Those are third and fourth respectively, and a length in front of Caldera, who's starting to tighten up in fifth. Separation of 4 to Cheers to Us, and still outpaced at the back, Douglas Crowfeather, as they head up the backstretch past the half-mile pole in 47-3. So Finnegan shows the way, but there goes Hard Way to Go with that 2 wide token bid there. These 2 are 3 lengths in front of Costa Mesa, who starts to tighten up. Here comes Caldera. Switch to the 4 wide side. They're starting to bunch up as they have 5/16 of a mile to go, and Finnegan is under siege. Finnegan is under a drive to hold as Hard Way to Go. The whip comes out. Here's Costa Mesa, 3 wide. Caldera set to go 4 wide, and Thomas Point's going to sneak up the fence as they run to the top of the stretch, and Finnegan has shaken clear of Hard Way to Go. Thomas Point is a danger to the inside. Costa Mesa down the stand side, and Caldera is finishing with interest as well. 7/8 in 125-2, and Finnegan is finding more wandering about in the final 16th, but Finnegan still well clear from Caldera, who races up in his second. Finnegan gets it done. Caldera was second, Costa Mesa third, and on the inside, Thomas Point was fourth. Number 1, Finnegan gets the job done tonight as the odds-on favorite. Finnegan owned by Mr. and Mrs. John Magnier, Michael Tabor, Derek Smith, and the Icewine Stable. Wesley Ward, the winning trainer, and Alonzo Quinones picks up his second straight victory here on Finnegan. Finnegan 340, 240, 210. Second the 6, Caldera. Third the 3, Costa Mesa. Fourth the 2, Thomas Point. The exacta, $7.40. The try, $20.80. The double, $4.60. The super, $123.80. And the pick 3, $21.40. Running time, 1:38 3. Tonight's 8th race is a wide-open $8,000 claiming event for the fillies and mares to race 6.5 furlongs. Scratch numbers 2, 4, and 5. Heavy favorite number 7, Rule Like Cleopatra with Jack Gilligan. And runners away. Fancy Justice caught a flyer. Something amiss there as soon as they broke for Ginger Stone. Was throwing her head up in the air and she's last. Out of the chute they go, and straighten up on the main track. It's Fancy Justice shows the way by about 3. Mercer Slew to the inside of Princess Dinah, the class dropper, and covered up to the outside by the 1-5 favorite Rule Like Cleopatra. Coming on from the back after that awkward start is Ginger Stone, and Arya is last of the lot. Compact field covered by 5 lengths from top to bottom. They go the opening quarter in 23 and 4/5 seconds. It's Fancy Justice has the lead. Here's a 2-wide bid from the favorite Rule Like Cleopatra, breezing up gamely in hand now as Mercer Slew rides the rail in third. Princess Dinah is running on from between horses. Ginger Stone's to her outside, and Arya starts to close in from the back of the pack. So the favorite Rule Like Cleopatra takes over. Rule Like Cleopatra out in the 3 path. The jock just sitting chilly here. Coming under a ride is Fancy Justice, hugging that rail spot. Mercer Slew, and Princess Dinah kicks out and wide for the drive as they straighten for the money. Half mile in 47 and 1/5 second. They're by the 8th pole. And Rule Like Cleopatra opening up with each and every stride here. Fancy Justice still grinding away, trying to hold Princess Dinah, the class dropper, for the 2nd spot. But you can put a ring around the 7, Rule Like Cleopatra. Princess Dinah was 2nd. Fancy Justice 3rd. Arya was 4th. The favorite, number 7, Rule Like Cleopatra, dominant victory here. Picks up her 11th lifetime victory and her 5th victory in just 11 starts here over the Turfway surface. The winner owned by the Willowbrook stables of David Neiman and Jerry Carden, trained by Kim Hammond. Jack Gilligan was up top. Rule Like Cleopatra, 240, 210, 210. Second the 6, Princess Dinah. Third, number 9, Fancy Justice. And fourth, the 3, Arya. The exacta $5, the double $460, the super $55, and the try $17.40. The pick 3 was worth $11.20. Running time 1:17 and 2. Tonight's 9th race is a claimant event for 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 2. The claiming tag $5,000. They'll go 6 furlongs. Scratch the 1, Kobe. Morning line favorite number 10, Harlan's Howling, for trainer Mike Maker. They are off and running. 20 gauge broke sharply through from the inside. Warrior Prince is being hustled on out, and also Devaduts away in good order as well. Through from the inside, Old Fashioned Miller came over racing in the 4th position. The favorite, Harlan's Howling, is up to that one's outside, a length in front of It's Robin. Just to his outside is Old Fashioned Miller. Then a length further back to center point and out. At the back of the pack is Max Ain't a Saint. First quarter 22 and 1. So it's Warrior Prince doing battle with 20 gauge. They head into the far turn a length in front of Harlan's Howland, who comes to tackle the favorite, moves into 3rd. White Blinkers only a length and a half off the lead. Devaduts been shuffled back into 4th. Trying to shove his way through like Oakley comes Michael, who moves up into 5th as they're outside the quarter-mile pole. They stack up 3 across the track, and on the inside, Warrior Prince, 20 gauge, and Rodney Prescott Redcap. Harlan's Howland and Alvin Jimenez on the 3 wide side as they straighten away for the stretch drive. Half in, 45 in 3, 1/8 of a mile to go. And Harlan's Howland up to the outside of 20 gauge. And Harlan's Howland just went right on by 20 gauge. In the final 16th, Harlan's Howland well prepared off that long layoff by Maker on the class drops, going to win under wraps by 2. 20 gauge game second. Third comes Michael. Fourth, number 6, Warrior Prince. And I believe Center Point completed your super high 5. Number 10, Harlan's Howling, gets the job done on the class drop. 4 straight favorites to take the late pick 4. Number 10, Harlan's Howling, owned by Mark Crane, trained by Mike Maker, and Alvin Jimenez up top for the winning ride. The winner as the favorite, 320, 240, 210. Second, the 9, 20 gauge. Third, the 4, Michael. Fourth, the 6, Warrior Prince. Fifth, the 7, Center Point. The exacta was 820. The high 5 was hit, 85.50. The pick 3, 960. And that late double was worth $4.80. Running time, 110 and 3. Well, that wraps it up for this Friday edition from Turfway Park. Live racing returns tomorrow, Saturday, with a first post of 6:15 featuring the WEBN Stakes. For all of us here at the track, thanks for tuning in. This has been the Turfway Park Report.